Welcome back again, good people of Earth, good people of the YouTube. This is a brand new video, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing my insights, my understanding on the topic. So let's begin. Existence. So there's a revelation that most people don't even understand. Even the smart people don't understand how existence works. I'm talking about the scientists and other people now. So how people always argue this stuff for generations, hundreds of years. Does God exist? Does God not exist? Everybody's always arguing this thing. God does not exist, some people say. God exists, some people say. God talks to me, some people say. God does not talk to me, some people say. And now what most people don't realize is that there is a very, very core principle of existence that should make everybody to shut up. And the core principle of existence is that existence is not something that you vote about. Existence is not something that you go to an election about. Existence is not something that is a democracy. What do I mean by that? I simply mean you don't vote God in and you can't vote God out. Here's why. If something exists, it exists. That's just how it is. But most people try to act as if all the 8 billion human beings should agree that God exists, then he automatically exists. Then if all the 8 billion people disagree that God exists, then automatically he is deleted. So this is a very, very dangerous something for you to understand. Something dangerous for everybody to understand. Here's the thing. You can't vote something into existence, and you can't vote something out of existence. That's how it works. Let's say, for example, everybody comes together to say Michael Jackson never existed. We could do it. Everybody comes together and says Michael Jackson never existed. We delete all his video from the internet, delete everything about him from our world. And here's the fun part. We might all agree to do that, but literally we still can't delete the fact that he existed. He was once here. No matter what we do, we can't delete it. He existed, period. We can't vote it out. We can't do anything about it. If it is so with just a normal human being, then how much more God? Look, you understand? We can't even delete the existence that if a human being exists. You can't just say, okay, you know what, Donald Trump does not exist. Let's vote about it. And if everybody votes that he does not exist, does not change the fact that he exists. So that's my point. So the existence of something is not something you argue about. It's not something you can vote and say, okay, if there are many people that believe something exists, then automatically it exists. Look, if nobody in the world believes that God exists and he exists, then he exists. So that's my point. But now the problem is you might get yourself into trouble because different modes of thinking have different responsibilities that come with them. People who believe that God exists believe they are responsible, they are answerable, they have to answer to God, Then people who believe that God exists, some of them tend to still just be responsible human beings. So everybody has this reason. As a matter of fact, it's even almost as if that most people who don't believe that God exists is because they have a problem with God, like they have a personal quarrel or something with God. God didn't help me, my parents, they were sick, they died, all this kind of stuff. So it's kind of funny that most people who don't believe God exists have a problem, an issue, a little quarrel with God. That's why they even not believing that God exists. So they are doing him, they're trying to hurt him by believing that he doesn't exist. So that's just it. So this is something for you to just settle every argument wherever you go. Whenever you are trying to explain, okay, my religion is right, my religion is not right. Look, if this is the right way to worship God, then this is the right way to worship God. You understand? It's not as if we can vote and make it the right way or not vote or make it the wrong way. So people try to argue as if we are trying to get numbers. Plenty numbers here means we are saying the truth. Less number there means they are not saying the truth. Look, even if nobody believes in the truth will still remain the truth. That's just the painful part. So it's better and more wise for everybody to align themselves with the truth as much as possible. Because look, the masses, the plenty number stuff, like we are plenty here, we are not plenty there, does not mean nothing. If God exists, he exists. If there are principles in this world, there are principles in this world. We can't vote about it, we can't vote it out, we can't vote it in. So that's just the simple wisdom I want to share with you today. So you can use this to just settle your mind and know if something exists, it exists. We can't talk about it, we can't argue about it, we can't vote it in, we can't vote it out. The existence of something is not left in our hands for us to argue about, or for us to vote in or vote out through an election. So thank you guys for watching, and share this video with someone who is still confusing themselves or wondering if he could vote or cast an election on whether something exists or not. So that's all, guys. I'm out. Good people. I'm out.